two divers, with the lead rescuer tethered to a boy and carrying his air tank.
As for the boys already in the hospital, there is an entire floor dedicated to caring for them. It was set up with some new equipment just to treat infections. The boys' families may eventually be allowed to visit through a glass partition, though. Weather permitting, it is possible all 4 remaining boys and their coach could be rescued sometime tomorrow.
Certainly a complex situation. That cave rescue strikes quite a chord with a local woman rescued from a flooded Kentucky cave 35 years ago.
Now, this goes back to the days of the Al Shuttlecotty news here on 9 on Your Side. Anchor Julie O'Neill joins us right now with the story of that rescue that involved a Cincinnati club of cave explorers. Julie?
Yeah, Mary Gratch still explores caves with some of the same people in the Greater Cincinnati Grotto Club. It was 1983. 8 of them became trapped in a cave they actually discovered called Precinct 11 near Mount Vernon, Kentucky.
A team of 3 expert divers has just entered that underground cave near Mount Vernon, Kentucky.
9 on Your Side's own Al Shuttlecotty led the extensive coverage for us as news outlets across the country converged on the Kentucky cave where 8 Cincinnatians with the Greater Cincinnati Grotto had become trapped.
Workers are working on their second day here.
So we write everything down in a book.
Mary Gratch, who still goes caving with the group, says they had prepared.
The people from the grotto who had been mapping the cave had been in the cave for a number of years. They had watched the water levels, and when they did come up, they usually went back down very quickly.
The day her group went in, they weren't expecting much rain.
What happened was that the front stalled out over the cave, and it just kept raining for 2 or 3 days. We had been mapping and exploring for about 8 hours, and we went to come out, and there's a waterfall. And the waterfall normally is not much of a waterfall, and when we got to that point, it was falling about 10 times harder than normal.
They knew to get out, but as they approached the cave entrance, the water had come all the way up and was filling the cave quickly.
Areas that we had where the water was only knee-deep before, it was now up to my shoulders, and we were having to duck under a few spots where there were low ceilings. The force of the current had gotten so strong, I had to turn sideways so I wouldn't get swept off my feet.
Gratch and the others got up to a ledge where the club had previously left supplies for just this situation.
I think there was 2 cans of Spam and 2 cans of Vienna sausage and some garbage bags and some candles and matches.
A little help until help would arrive.
The group had gone to explore the cave on a Saturday. When they were not home Sunday morning, loved ones sounded the alarm. I will have how they were rescued and why time mattered so much for them coming up at 6. Craig?
Look